Welcome back, guys, to Ni no Kuni, where we're heading back to the Porcine Palace to show Marcassin the magic stones, supposedly, according to the header over there. But first of all, before any new leg of our journey commences, we talk to Old Father Oak. Hello, Old Father Oak. Oh ho, hello again, young man. It's good to see you. How goes your adventure? Tell me about it. Oh ho, so you found all 3 stones. We sure did. We visited the Vault of Tears and the Winter Isles. We even chased down a ghost pirate ship. Ho ho ho, an adventure indeed. And there are plenty more where they came from, Ollie boy. You'll be sick to the teeth of adventures by the time this is over, you mark my words. What do you mean, Mr. Drippy? I'll never get tired of having adventures. Ho ho ho, you've come far. To think this is the same boy who came to me without so much as a familiar to his name not so long ago. You must go still further. Let me give you something to help you along the way. You obtained a bottle of nostrum, whatever that is. When evil stands in your path, do not hesitate. Let the magic you have learned help you to overcome it. I sure will, Old Father Oak. Thank you very much. Whatever our nostrum is. Let's find that out ASAP. What does a bottle of nostrum do? Fully restores MP. Well, that's a good one indeed. Right, let's vacate this area. Well, actually use vacate to vacate it. We can't travel straight to Marcassin. And then travel straight to Hamlin. Thanks to our lovely magical spells, we can get us straight there. Hopping across the entire world in just a matter of seconds. I'm wondering now, because we have completed all 3 stones, we have gained all 3 stones, is there anything else going on in town? No pieces of broken heart or anything like that? Well, that's good. No more errands? No more jobs? Are we sprinting towards a finish? Let's go quickly check out Swift Solutions. I know there's the teleporters after all. I'm really wondering if anything's going on here. Are we going to be swept away by storyline? Now mind you, new errands and that don't normally come out until we visit a new town or somewhere along those lines. There's none at all. Well, we can claim our bounties all the same though. Hello, sir. We just want to claim our bounties and get our rewards. Our set of mystic robes and yet another stamp card complete. We get 1 for bonus this time? Nope, just the 6 merit stamps. Well, that's good enough. We've got ourselves a ton of cash now, actually. No new quests or anything. That's weird in itself. Well, let's head into the palace and see Marcassin ASAP. I'm guessing there's no teleports from here onwards to make it a quick, nice journey. I can't believe there's no new side quests, if you know what I mean. I didn't even notice that before. All the jars in Hamlin are actually piggy jars as well. So we've only got 1 more familiar to level up to the 3rd stage at the moment, with Banana poised to evolve into, well, something more banana-rific, I'm sure. Or babana-rific. We'll just wait a couple of more levels with him, I think. Let the other familiars in Esper's control get a little bit stronger. Hopefully Jack starts to gain some actual stats soon, because Morris seems to not have a problem with gaining them. Morris is going to be combat ready in no time at all. Where are you, Marcassin? Such a long journey to get to you as well. Actually, we've just gone past you, haven't we? We should just continue heading straight up the alleyway. Hello, sir. Guarding and patrolling Marcassin. Tell us what we can do to the magic stones. You're a great sage after all. Hopefully nothing's going to attack us here again. Don't set any more tanks on us. A Porco Grosso is defeated. Man, Marcassin, it takes quite a while to reach your chamber. You're very well defended inside this palace, aren't you? Tell us what we can do. Guess what, your princeliness? We got all them stones. You have Mornstar's magic stones? So you recovered the map from Kablai. That's right, your highness. Well, actually, he kind of gave it to us. Kablai helped you? The sky pirate? He's not a bad sort once you get to know him. He took us under his wing like. He even gave us a dragon to fly about on. Tidy, eh? He gave you a dragon? Can this be true? It's true, your highness. Tangri helped us find the 3 magic stones. We couldn't have done it without him. The Problem now is how to stick the stones back into Mornstar, and I won't lie to you, we don't have the foggiest. We're kind of hoping you might be able to help us, Your Highness. Please, give me the one of the stones. I wish to examine them. This is a rather tricky one. Oh, don't tell me you can't help us either. The stones are just too big, aren't they? Well, if it were a mere matter of unifying the size of the wand and the stones, my powers would more than suffice. But I'm afraid it is not only that dimensions are out of alignment, there is another problem, one I lack the ability to resolve. Hang on a minute, are you telling us that it ain't just the wonky sizes we have to worry about? It's never flippin' easy, is it? I think I've got it. Just think for a moment. When exactly did we get hold of Mornstar? It was when we were sent back to the past, which means, the problem may stem from attempts to join the Mornstar of 15 years past with the stones you obtained here in the present. As long as there is this time difference, so to speak, it may not be possible to unite them. So we need to find Mornstar here in the present? If only it were that simple. I had my men search for it, but it seems it has been destroyed, and not a trace of it remains in our time. Hold on, we brought it with us from the past, so surely it makes sense that it doesn't exist in the present as well. Oh yeah, wait, what? Hold on, this is all getting a bit too flipping complicated for me. There may be one who can help you. I speak of Kulan, of the 4 great sages. Her magical powers were the most formidable. So if we can find the great sage Kulan, she can help us with Mornstar. We're talking about Kulan, the queen of the heavens, right? She ruled a city in the clouds called Xanadu. But that place was destroyed, yes. Jeepers, her city was destroyed? Can it really be 5 years ago? Yes, it must be. 5 years ago, news reached us that Shadar had attacked the celestial citadel of Xanadu. By the time we mustered our forces, it was too late. When Hamlin's airborne divisions arrived, Xanadu had been wiped from the map. I'm afraid I do not know what became of its queen and her subjects, but perhaps, if you were lucky... Bah! Fat chance. Sounds like Shadar dealt with them just like he dealt with your predecessor. Swain, please. In any case, it is not within my power to help you. For that, I can only apologise. Don't worry, Your Majesty. There must be another way. Well, if we can't find Kulan, I guess we'll have to try another great sage. Another? Well, Alicia is no longer with us, which leaves only Rashad. Yes, my father is sure to know something. Your father? Now I see where you get your wisdom. Yes, Rashad may well be able to help you. Haha, thank you, Your Majesty. We're not going to find anything out by hanging around here swapping compliments. Let's be off, shall we? Sure, let's go find someone who can help us. They're out there somewhere, I just know they are. We can only wish. So now we have to head all the way out to Rashad. Can we travel from here, I wonder? What do we do now, man? Shall we have a quick stroll and a think like? It seems to me that some form of story event may be taking place well within this domain. If we can't travel out, they're preventing us from doing so. What's going on in Hamlin? That's the real question right now. Out on the actual streets, I imagine? Or is it actually going to allow us to travel now? Let's try and travel again. No. He's really stopping us. He's really insistent. So there's something definitely going on around here. The wonder, the anticipation. We know it's going to happen, but what? Gosh, look at her. That's not the type of armor you find around these parts. There's no snout for starters. No snout. They kind of took that off, by the way, Drippy. There sure is something strange about her. Hold on, could she be... What is it, Swain? Is she a friend of yours? Yeah, we go way back. But seriously, it's that armor she's wearing. It's what they wore in Xanadu. You what? But I thought Xanadu was destroyed. So she's a survivor, is she? There's lucky. Come on, Ollie boy. Let's find out what our girl's got to say for herself. Actually, due to the whole glowing nature of it all, I don't think she's a survivor. I really don't think she's alive. Can it be? Can you see me? Of course we can. Why wouldn't we be able to? Oh, this is marvellous! And you can hear me too? Sure we can hear you, but if we're using spirit mediums to speak to you, it must mean... You are correct. I lost my life some time ago, and you were the first to notice my presence. Well, we weren't going to miss you in that get-up, were we? So you came from Xanadu, did you? Indeed. The Celestial Kingdom of Xanadu was my home. I was charged with protecting our queen. But Shadar destroyed Xanadu, didn't he? So I guess you, No, I did not fall in battle. I was slain by a comrade, a fellow citizen of Xanadu. Huh? What do you mean? What you said was correct. Shadar did indeed lay waste to my home. Fiend made his way into the inner sanctum of the palace, unnoticed by anyone. Our magic had no effect on him. Even the mighty sorcery of Queen Kulan was useless. Kulan? But we heard she had the most powerful magic of all the great sages. Nonetheless, it was of no use. She too was powerless against him. But Shadar did not take our lives, no. He robbed us of something else. He stole our hearts. He took the hearts of all who dwelled in our city. He stole all of your hearts? Indeed. Without hearts to call our own, we lacked emotion, we lacked reason. And that was how it came to pass that... you said enough. We can imagine what happened then, believe me. Shadar will pay for this. What happened that day, I will never forget. Its horror is forever etched in my memory. That's so horrible, to be killed by one of your own people. I'm so sorry. Do not pity me. My people still have hope. Hope? What do you mean? Queen Kulan, the Queen of the Heavens. She lives still. Huh? She does? But we thought that... Now that I dwell in the spirit realm, I can feel her presence. I can sense my queen's power. For years I have searched for her without cease. But she is not to be found in this kingdom. I sense her presence somewhere to the north of here. But I sense something else too. An evil so terrible, I fear to approach it. North of here? Do you mean the Tombstone Trail? Maybe. Time was there were other kingdoms on this continent. Now there's only Hamlin, and the odd town or two. But if she's out there, we have to find her. We've got Tengri. If the Queen of the Heavens is somewhere around here, we're sure to find her. Do you mean it? Do you really mean to search for her? You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, man. We won't let Shadar get away with what he's done. And besides, we have our own scores to settle with a fiendish scoundrel. Oh, stop trying to impress her by sounding all heroic. What he means to say is, leave it to us. I thank you most humbly. I am deeply grateful. I almost forgot. Should you find Queen Kulan or any other survivors from Xanadu, would you give them this? It was damaged by the fire that swept through our realm, but it is the only remaining proof that my city, and indeed myself, ever existed. Sure, leave it to us. You obtain the Wings of Xanadu, a battle medallion. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time to scour Autumnia and see if we can't find Queen Kulan. Indeed it is. Whoa, we don't want to go back up. Actually, which way are we going? We're stuck in a little bit of... Yes, that way. We're now to bring up the map because... No? I'm really expecting new side quests of some form or other, but... I bet you guys are glad to hear there aren't any anyway, so I don't get sidetracked in my usual... Ooh, rewards! Excellent, I like them. Let's hop on Tengri ASAP and have a look around. So the Tombstone Trail or further? I guess the map will tell us when we open it where our destination lies. Past the Tombstone Trail, in fact. Should we stop in and check out the casino a little bit? No, let's head on with the storyline. We'll do the casino soon. We'll never land, it seems. Well, I'm going to grab that first of all. Excuse me, out the way. There's a special thing here. Oh, we can't land. What's going on here, Tengri? Aha, we can land in the bigger spots, right. Let's walk up and see if we can gather anything. See what new monsters we can face, eh? A power stone. I actually managed to find a jade marble dinging around, and supposedly that's what we need for our alchemy quest. So all I have to do is pick up one more, and we got that one done. The other one, of course, is leveling our little jibber jabber guy up to level 40. So we're well on the way to completing all the side quests we have currently. We finally found a new town. In fact, a Xanaduvian guard. Who goes there? Ah, I see you are not from these parts. How very observant of you. Listen, we'd love to stay and chat. We've got things to do. This town has been blessed by a higher power. I cannot allow the likes of you to disturb the tranquility of such a sacred place. Gee, sorry, mister. We didn't know. We're not here to disturb anything. Talk about a warm flipping welcome. This miserable so-and-so could do with some lessons in hospitality for my dear old ma'am. Cease your senseless witterings. I will not let you pass. Be gone. I have important matters to attend to. The sacred ceremony is about to begin, and Queen Kulan will not be kept waiting. Hang on. Did you just say Queen Kulan? It's her we're after. Haha, just as I thought. You intend to harm our queen. Well, you should not do so while I draw breath. No, you've got it all wrong, mister. We just want to speak to her. Somebody told us she was still alive. The person who gave us this medal. But how? Tell me. Where did you find this? We met a lady in Hamlin. She was wearing armor just like yours. Can it be? Is she here now? No. She said she wouldn't travel north. I reckon she had enough on her plate already. What of her being dead and all. But this... Can it be true? Can she really be gone? It seems our friend here and that mystery woman have some history. I feared she had not escaped, but I cannot allow my feelings to come before my duty. Tell me, what business have you with the Queen? There's something we need to ask her. I see. Well, I will let you pass, but I'm afraid you may be out of luck. What? You mean we can't see Queen Kulan? I fear she will have no time for you now. Did I not say that she was preparing to preside over the sacred ceremony? For the time being, take a look around the town and see how it has blossomed since receiving the blessing of the Queen of the Heavens. Possibly why we have had no side quests appear, because we're a new town to explore. Very Aztec looking. Perdida, the Lost Land. It's incredibly silent around these parts, isn't it though? There's no music at all. I can't hear any. What's going on? Did he not talk to me? The blessings of the Queen cleanse our hearts. We have no more worries or fears. I'm sure you don't, sir. Let's have a look around with Breeze Cake. Some weird llama pit here. That little alpaca? It's like an alpaca and a llama crossed together. It's old enough to look after itself. You give it too much attention. I'm sure. Love the carnation cake though. Right, you are travelling wares salesman, sir? Oh, hello. How can I help you today? Well, we would like to buy any new goods that you have on offer. Anything that's really quite kick-ass, like a massive greatsword. That's generally called kick-ass for a reason. It doesn't have an element to it, though. Right, we got normal spears here, which do increase magic and attack quite severely for Jibbery Jabbery and our little Florongo friend. Well, we'll buy one for Florongo. Deadeye Spear. Equip that on you, sir. After all, Jibber Jabber isn't really our familiar. Right, an increase in damage for dragons and, well, just generally dragons and Berknano in general. But look at the money cost. Ah! I could equip that. Occasionally puts an enemy to sleep, but this one occasionally stuns an enemy and it's pretty good because of it. I'll buy 2 of them. Put one on you, Dinosaurus, and you, Berknana. Right, what defensive gear do we have? Because that's more interested me. Right, we got some armor up. Does that actually decrease the accuracy less than the current armor on? I'm actually going to check that quickly. I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure you will. What is my current armor decrease in accuracy? Oh no, it actually decreases evasion as well, this one, so it might be a good idea. It overall increases evasion stat quite a bit by buying that armor. We've got a shield here, an Avenger's shield, a curiously shaped shield with an unusually glossy surface that deflects enemy attacks. But it does buff magic defense quite nicely in exchange for a little bit of a defense down, so I like that. What else do we have? A magic cloak. Generally all of these are quite a bit nicer. Magic attack up as well when you equip it. Well, for now I think I would want to take this because it's got tons of resistances, which kind of makes Dinosaurus really overpowered, as people said he might end up being? What else have we got here? Trick type identified light spells for shining scales. Not bad at all. Let's get our page of the Wizard Companion by checking in the inn. Whole new town. All these places to check. They still have the cat lady who gets everywhere. She's like Nurse Joy in some senses. You know what I mean. Welcome to one of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practicality and pricing. We just want to have a nap, my dear. Get ourselves a page of the Wizard's Companion. We don't get an awful lot of visitors up here in Perdida. Ever since Queen Kulan brought her blessings to this place, a guard has stopped anyone entering the town. It's all a little peculiar. Look, Ollie boy, your Wizard's Companion filling up. That'll be the memories of the folk who stayed here, I reckon. Huh? That page isn't even about this town. What the heck is that? When's it at home? A lost city floating in the skies, telling us about Xanadu, it seems. Be nice to know a little bit more about Perdida. Not that we've been reading those bits, mind you. I think we learn enough about the place by just generally exploring it. Can't head into that building over there, so have to keep looking around here. Supposedly our location is over that way. And we got the Mr. Errands over here as well. Let's check out Swift Solutions and see if there's a Horace! Alright mate, how are you doing? Oh yes, Spirit Medium. We know the drill. It's just weird with everything being so quiet outside. It's serene in a nice way, but not in a game where you want some rousing tunes. How's you, Ollie? You must have a lot of time on your hands to climb all the way up here. Didn't really climb. Well, we had a dragon to take us here. It must have been tough for you though, huh? Hardly. One of the great things about being a ghost is I can go pretty much anywhere. Anyway, take a look at the words on this board here. They're written in funny letters, aren't they? Those are from the Sagely Stone Age. Sagely Stone Age, okay. That's a weird way to call an error. This town is so remote that there are still traces of those times here, or as my other half wants me to constantly era, because that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Ah! People pronounce things differently because people have their own eccentricities. Blimey! I can't make head nor tail of that wonky writing. I suppose they do look a bit like Nazcan now that I think about it. Maybe you're not as stupid as you look, Pipsqueak. They're actually based on Nazcan ruins. And speaking of Nazcan, it's been a while since I gave you something to decipher. Oh no! If you look for the chapter called Regions of the World in your Wizard's Companion, you'll find bits of Nazcan here and there. There's a certain character that only appears in one location. My question is, where is it? Don't worry, this one isn't as hard as it sounds. Well, not quite. When you work it out, let me know. This might be something to do in between episodes, eh? Let's bring open the page. Regions of the World, what does it say? A character that's only in one? Right then. Let's have a look around. Well, let's just start at the first page. Whichever one the first page is. Let's just go to 12 Tales of Wonder, right? We'll open the 12th tale and move forward. That brings us to Regions of the World, so we can start at the start. Right. A character that only appears in one section. So we're actually seeing a lot more sections of the land here. Apart from the stars that are around, which I think might be those weird... Yes, they're the locations of those stones that we're not allowed to read yet, or can't read yet. We've got lots of old... Jabal al-Dukan is actually the proper name for Old Smoky, it seems. And if I zoom in too much, we actually get more of the pages. So that's weird. Right then, let's start with the Summerlands. So, a page that only one of us can see. Like, of only one Nazcan mark. Ah, I see. So, you mean these little swirls and that? Is that what he's meaning all in all? This is going to take some time. Okay. This is going to take a lot of looking at, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to have to look through this. This is not a thing I'm going to ask you guys to look at, because this involves many, many pages. Let's head over the other side and see what our objective marker brings. In this quiet, eerie town. I didn't even pick up the errands in the end. Just Horace. Horace. With his riddles all the time. How dare... Lady, you've got one hell of a stare on you. What's going on, madame? Aye, 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 that guard, what is he thinking? Why is he letting more outsiders? First there was that giant man, and now children? Excuse me, ma'am. We're for Queen Kulan. The guard said she was somewhere around here. So you've come to receive her blessing. Here we go a-flipping again. What's all this about sacred ceremonies and blue-in blessings? You? You come to Perdida, yet you know nothing of blessings, okay even. Look deep into the eyes of the people here. See how we are blessed. Crazy stares? Oh, we see them all right. These people aren't blessed, they're broken-hearted. Ah! Seems like some blessings aren't worth counting. That's why there's no music. It's just a town of the dead, more or less, in some senses. Okay? What did the man say, Yaya? Our hearts, they are broken? Pay no attention, Carino. The blessings we have received have lifted the fear from our hearts. Do you know how many towns in this land have been wiped from the map by the Dark Djinn? But you can't just give in. You have to stand up to Shadar. Let me take a look at you, Nino. Ah, you are a wizard, are you not? How can you know what it is to have no magic, no power, nothing but fear in your heart? But ma'am, you can't let your heart be broken just because it stops you feeling afraid. He's right. What's the point of a blessing like that? You may as well have your heart broken by Shadar. Nina, Carino, it is nearly time for the ceremony to begin. It is finally time for you to join us. It is time for you to be blessed. I am ready, Yaya. And let us go. We must not keep Queen Kulan waiting. I'm not so sure Queen Kulan's going to be much help, you know. Not if she's the one handing out these so-called blessings. But if we don't do something, that little girl will end up like everybody else. We have to go after them. A whole town of the heartbroken to cure, it seems. A purple chest sitting in the corner just to mock us. So there's something wrong with all of you guys. They do have that lifeless look about them, don't they? And the blessing seems to be taking place in front of us. So tune in next time, guys, as we try to put a stop to this. Let's not let the whole town become heartbroken if there remains one that still remains with their heart inside. Seems we're going to have to be doing a lot of curing, so join me then. Bye-bye.